Bush, which is your last president, Bush.
Bush Sr.'s name was Magog in the Skull and Bone Society.
Correct. And I came up with the idea of then calling Bush Sr.'s son Magog Bush, and then Mabus.
Mm-hmm.
And then later I saw the word appear in Nostradamus' quatrain.
Mm-hmm. That's very interesting stuff. Thank you, Peter, for those comments. For those that are new to some of this information about symbols, words that are used as talismans, numbers, and also certain Greek mythological deities that are associated with the Antichrist or Satan's rule or Satan's empire, take a look at the work of Michael Dasarian. Take a look at the work that Freeman's done. Type in the Freeman perspective. Also take a look at the work of Jordan Maxwell. He's been researching these things for well over 10 years. This next video has a little bit of humor involved in it to kind of break some of this tension up. It's entitled The Zombie Apocalypse Resistance of Portland, Oregon. And we had Bill get track 3 ready. We had a number of signs that we held. One of them said,
resist the zombie apocalypse and remember that, and be beyond.
Remember that you're beyond human.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just one of those things that people see it and they go. And there was another one that said, we can't wait till the solar flares take out our grid and wipe out cell phone usage, then we can become human again, make eye contact again, and not let this be our primary form of communication. There's another one that just said boo, because people are just not used to people saying, hello, I've got something to say. And the other one said, a famous quote from the Joker Batman series, why so serious?
Yeah.
There's a lot of serious people walking around Hawthorne these days. So we will go ahead, Bill, and roll that clip. And this is to the tune of Alice Cooper's School's Out.
So now we have 4 signs.
I think it goes without saying that I'm very excited about what's about to unfold on Hawthorne Street.
You got your model. We got our own state performance we're doing.
Folks, it's just too much fun in Fred Meyer.
Sir, are you a zombie?
Resist the zombie apocalypse. You're living through it. It's a metaphor for your lives. We've all become zombies collectively. Hawthorne is the place of the dark hippie. Boo! There's someone saying something that means something. Boo!
You can't do that, young man. You're creating a riot.
It's like this is not the Olympics, folks.
Disturbing the peace.
We're not trying to compete for who can be the biggest zombie in Portland.
We have the ongoing zombie Olympics.
Right.
Who can walk around and not think a single thought the longest? We have a million to one co-gold medalists. Got Obama's the same or different from Bush? Slightly different? In what way?
Better speaker.
Better speaker, okay. What happened to Portland? No more cops driving around in Mustangs and Chargers.
No more waste of resources. It ends now.
Right now.
You speak the truth to shut up in this country. How about you wake up? Don't want to argue because that's what we want. That's all we understand as part of it.
The cop likes it.
About the Patriot Act, the Homeland Security Act.
That's an invasion of our privacy.
What do you think about 9/11, sir? What do you think about 9/11? Do you know about Building 7?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
So much bullshit.
Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so robotic? Why so monotone? Why so domo arigato, Mr. Roboto?
Why'd you get so serious?
So if you could change something, or if there's something that you can bring greater awareness to get people talking about something that's important, like what would that get down to?
I think it's always a really important.
And the drug war all together.
Drug war altogether is like seriously just beyond ridiculous in our country.
Yeah.
Especially in America.
It's like prohibition of alcohol. I mean,
Yeah, that's like a really big issue for me that I'm really passionate about, I guess. And same thing with just like
yeah.
careless pictures and
Yeah.
just like
Exactly.
your life like I live what I believe in.
think about Obama?
I don't know, it's politicians. Exactly wrong. We're all the same.
How about Sam Adams?
How about Sam Adams? Yeah.
What do you like about him?
I don't know. Did a project with him. He's a nice guy.
I know, yeah, I've met a lot of nice guys. Obama's a nice guy.
All right. We're going to have to ramp this one down because we're going to play the next clip in just another minute or so. As we lead into this next clip, we're living somewhat in the proximity of Estacada, Oregon. So if you're watching from Beaver Creek, Estacada, or Damascus, and you want to contact me, go ahead and do so. Alex_answer@hotmail.com. We'd love to hang out. There's a lot of stereotypes about Estacada people. You know, in Sestacada they call it. The meth, and definitely they have a problem with the police there. You also have a lot of hippies that have moved outside of Portland that don't want to be constrained by the phoniness of what's become Hawthorne and Alberta, and they want to be outside the urban grid but still living a counterculture, attempting to the best of their ability to live off the grid. And so we met some really cool people for the first Friday Farmers Market in Estacada. This is a video we did on the first day of April 2011, and we'll be back in just a few to say goodbye. Gabriel, tell us what it's like in Estacada. What kind of town Estacada is? Like, say we're doing a documentary.
Quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, even though the thing I don't like about it is that there's more homeless moving from Portland.
Yeah. Like, what do people do for fun?
Well, there's nothing much to do here. The only places around here is either the library or the park that's close to here.
Yeah, Carver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically the only places
And then just hanging out in the woods and fishing and doing actual
Pretty
stuff
much.
like that. It is a good use.
How long have you been here?
Well, actually, I've been here for a couple of years, but I feel like I've been here my whole life.
It's interesting. There's actually a lot of cool people here.
Yeah, a lot of really good folks.
Okay, so stereotypes. This is what it's like. When you're in Portland, you hear the most horrible things about Estacada. Oh, there's KKK, there's drugs. Doesn't mean that there's none of that going on, but then you go in the country and the people say horrible things about people in Portland. Oh, the liberals and hippies in Portland. Everybody in the world's going to hell. And like, the epiphany is, you gotta stop labeling and pointing fingers.
Dividing.
It's the wake-up call to stay away from judgment.
That's not exactly what I heard. I heard that this is kind of the end of the road, and nobody comes up here unless they're just either living here or dropping the bodies off. I just thought I'd come up and check it out for myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, you grew up not here?
Oh no, I'm from Oklahoma, Texas area.
Okay, that's
really?
where my grandma's from.
I got off the plane, everybody was like me, so I just stayed.
So what are the highlights of the town that we should put on? Like there's farmers market. We're gonna go over there for the music later.
Yeah, we have a new music store, and that's pretty good.
But this is pretty much it. We found the party, right? We got this one over here.
I think this is it, yeah.
And then he's got music over there.
And music over there.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. Yeah, we just met the mayor and met the the lady who runs the community center, and met a cop who wasn't too fond of us.
And he had advice for us youngins.
Buddy, you're on your own. Once you get to a certain spot, what ends up happening is that when so many people think in a certain way, there's a flip over that goes at a certain particular point. And it's not going to be anything that we attempt to do as activists. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Whenever that flip comes, it's kind of like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Whenever everybody decided that slavery was not good, and Uncle Tom's Cabin came out, you know? Well, it wasn't Uncle Tom's Cabin as a book that actually abolished slavery or changed the consciousness.
It was the mindset.
Yeah, it was reflective of this shift of consciousness that was taking place at that particular time. We were finally at a point where this was no longer acceptable.
It's truly, it is a collective consciousness, and if everyone like that's why I think Estacada is like Alex was saying, the mayor earlier. It can be a utopic type of mentality here. We can and the thing about utopia is it has to be, it can come about, but it also has to be in the mind of everyone, because the world is just the apple of our eye. the mind is way more powerful than people imagine or people know and want to imagine.
I'm Aggie, and I live in Estacada. Been here for about 7-8 years. I love Estacada, and I love the people in Estacada. I think we have some wonderful children here. It's a good place to be. There's a lot of artists here. They're very conscientious about their kids' school and their activities, and they have, plays and stuff like that. All my grandchildren's been involved in the plays and whatnot.
Open your mind. 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 Open your mind.
Estacada is great because it's got a little art community. It's an old logging town. It's the gateway to the Clackamas, It's like the PR for all this. Right now we're avoiding all the synthetic vitamins, all the allergenic controversial foods, pretty much everything that's in a conventional chicken food we avoid.
So what do you make the soap with?
All right, we're back. Got about a minute. The guy was selling eggs for about $5 though, but it's better than organic.
Yeah, he explained what he fed his
Not
chickens.
often I buy eggs for $5, but definitely going to a good cause. We want to thank you all for watching. Again, if you'd like to help or assist the program in some way, it's actually cost me about $30 to produce each show now. Transportation costs, $20 round trip just to come into Portland to do the show on Sunday. And of course, we need to upgrade our equipment so we can bring you better quality shows. A new laptop, new camera, or a used camera, something that works fairly well. Self-sufficiency tools would be great. Also, other resources that may be able to assist outside the box is definitely needed very much at this time. And of course, we are thankful to the higher power that we're still here at Access TV. We have show number 300. We may do a live studio audience coming up in about 9 shows or so you can come on down and say hi. I want to thank you for watching. Till next week, I'm Alex Hansen reminding you the path to the ultimate truth and source of power lies within. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.